Hey guys, today for you I have a tutorial for creating and installing your very own custom skins in League of Legends. This is going to be a pretty basic guide, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to follow. I found another guide on this that I thought was really helpful for creating skins if you're looking for something more advanced, with actually doing remodeling and stuff for your character in a much more complicated way, so I linked that in the description if you're interested in something more advanced. Now that's out of the way, let's begin. I just want to start off by saying that creating a custom skin is not the easiest thing to do and can get frustrating at times, but can still be fun to do once you get it down. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have a program installed that allows you to edit DDS files. This can be GIMP, Photoshop, etc. as long as you can edit DDS files with it. I personally use GIMP because it's free and easy to use. You also want to have a program installed called Wooxie because that is where you're going to get all of your files from and where you're also going to be installing your skin. Lastly, you want to have some form of replay program installed that you can use to check your progress on your skins. I like to use Baron replays because it's easy to use and is also free. I have all the links in the description, so don't worry about having to look all of these up and download them. After all that is out of the way, you can open up Wooxie and go to Creation Studio. Click on File Extractor and open up Lol Game Client, Data, and then Characters. Then you want to choose the character you'd like to create a custom skin for and go to the Skin Files. There you can choose the DDS file of the skin you want to edit and extract that to your computer. So for example, in this case, I want to make a skin for Akali, so I'd go to her skins tab and choose a skin. The skin files usually have weird names, but they aren't too hard to figure out. For example, yellow is Stinger Akali, red is Crimson Akali, soccer is All-Star Akali, and so on and so forth. So I want to create a skin for Stinger Akali, so I would select that and then extract it to my files in my computer. Next, what you want to do is go into a custom game with the skin you are changing for your character selected, and once in game you should walk around a little bit, use your abilities in various different ways, and then exit the game once you're done. This will be useful because now you can go back to the replay to see what changes look like for your skin. Now you want to go to the folder where you save the DDS file and open it up with your editing program. It should look something along the lines of this for most files. It will look like a complete mess at first, but it isn't too hard to figure out what's what. So for example, this would be the hair on top of Akali's head, this would be her ponytail, this would be the blades of her commas, this would be the handles of her commas, this would be her back, and so on and so forth. If you're having trouble telling what's what, then you can always go to the LOL King skin viewer to help you figure everything out. Once you have figured everything out, now you can start editing the file. So for example, my Christmas Akali skin started out looking like the regular Stinger Akali file, and after editing everything it looks like this. If you are new to editing with these kinds of programs, there are tons of tutorials you can look up online, so you don't have to worry too much about it. You don't have to edit the whole thing in one go and can just do a little bit at a time, which is what I prefer, but when you think you are done and want to test it out, you should export the DDS file to a folder on your computer. Make sure it has the same name as the DDS file that you edited, so you don't change the name of the file to Christmas Akali or whatever you want the skin to be called. Next, you want to open up Wooxie and install the file by clicking on Skins, Import Skins, Add Folder, select the folder where the file is saved, and after that you want to click on the skin, press Install, and now you're good to go for checking out the skin. Now you want to go into the replay program that you use and go into the game that you recorded earlier. Now when you load up into the game, the skin should be changed to what you edited it to. If you aren't satisfied with how it looks, all you have to do is exit out of the replay, go back into Wooxie, uninstall the skin, delete it from Wooxie, and then go back to the file and start to edit again, and do the same thing over and over again until you're satisfied with the end result. Because all the files are updated when there's a new patch out, the skin file that you have installed will be uninstalled automatically, so all you have to do when there's a new patch out is go back into Wooxie and install it again. Now for the trickier part, editing the particles abilities. This can be really challenging because the DDS files can be hard to edit in the first place, and finding the right particles to edit can be really hard as well. One way to make it easier to tell which particles change which abilities is going to a website called thefatrat.com and going to all the custom skins they have and downloading a skin that seems to have a ton of particle changes in it, and you can look through the file on your computer to see all the files that were changed. So for example, I downloaded the skin Cyber Akali and I went into the folder to see all the DDS files that were edited for the skin. Now you want to go back into Wooxie, go to LOL game client, data, particles. Then you have the joy of looking through all of the files to find the names of the DDS files that you want to extract and edit. After you've selected them all, you can extract them and do the exact same thing with editing and installing the files and going into the custom game to see how it looks. After you're completely done editing everything, then you should put all the files into one folder and upload the folder to Wooxie for the final product, install it, and then check it out in the replay. If everything looks good, then you have successfully made your very own custom skin. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer them to help you out. If you found the video helpful, then leave a like, and if you want to check out some of my other videos, feel free to do so and subscribe if you like them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.